Well, friends, I welcome you to today's video. Today I am doing reading for Scorpios for April. I'll be using Tarot Dreams by Kiro Marchetti. Beautiful deck. So I am shuffling. I'd like to thank you guys for your comments, for your likes, for shares. That's great. Spreading the word. That's wonderful. And we're slowly growing. Our community is slowly growing, and I'm really happy about it. Or maybe fastly growing. I don't know the rate of growth, but I'm really happy about with what's going on. I was following on Instagram, and I just started my YouTube. It's it's time consuming, honestly, but I love it and enjoy it. So I think that's the most important part of it. It's enjoy it. Okay, Scorpios. Nine of Swords. The Scorpios I know are not the kind to wallow or remorse at anything they have done. They always think they're right. So in overall energy here, it's Nine of Swords. Not the best card. Perhaps the month of March will give you something to be sorry about. Again, the Scorpios I know are never sorry about anything they have done, but you never know. Keep it in mind. So let's go. Your job, career, business situation. What might be happening in your personal life? Keep in mind, guys, this is general reading. It might resonate fully, it might resonate partially, which a lot of times happens, I know from your comments, which is fine. And overall energy, what do you guys need to pay attention to? Maybe what you need to change in order to avoid that remorse that we saw at the bottom of the pile of this deck. All right, so let's go. Three of Swords, always thinking, always planning, always building something, which is great. And a Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is, this is all about work. You are in a conflict with yourself. You are fighting yourself, usually internally, and usually whatever you do it with absolute great passion. And this is also great passion. So you keep on thinking, you keep on building the foundation for something. Perhaps you need a little bit more information. Perhaps you need a little bit more reading or due diligence or something that has to do with your work or future growth, let's put it this way. And you keep fighting yourself. I don't know why you're fighting yourself, or you're fighting somebody at work. That's at this point is not clear to me. But this is it's a fast-moving situation. Why it's fast-moving situation? Let's find out. And we have two cards that popped out, Queen of Wands and King of Wands. And no matter how I shuffle this deck, the cards that's supposed to come out, they come out, and that's what happens. So it's all about work. Again, work related. You are very involved in your job or your career or your business. And perhaps somebody, you have a conflict. Maybe you're fighting somebody. Here, the card that came out, maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your manager, maybe somebody you have a conflict with at work. That's another possibility. However, you are very straightforward as far as what you want and what you want to achieve, what you're planning to do. You already know in your mind what you're planning to do. You just need to just find a little bit more information for you to advance to something. But you do have a conflict, it seems, with somebody at work. Maybe, I don't know you probably know better who you're in a conflict with. It's yourself or somebody else. Perhaps we have Six of Coins. Perhaps you were expecting to get a raise at work, or be making more money that you were making, and for some reason somebody overlooked you and you didn't get what you were looking for. Perhaps on the other hand, you will get a raise in April because you are not fighting with your management or with somebody of the higher power than you are. You are sustaining hierarchy, and you are fighting with yourself because you wanted more money, you didn't get it. Maybe you're gathering information, and inside you are just a little bit distressed because you do have this raise coming, and you will get it in April. So it can play out differently for all of you, but nevertheless, this cycle is coming to an end. So it's quite possible that if you were gathering information, had something to do with work, it was not easy for you, it was controversial information, you were trying to figure out how to make yourself look a little bit better than actually are, or just trying to outline for your managers or your bosses of what's your worth, or maybe you were doing some kind of a project that was demanding a lot of your attention, a lot of reading, a lot of online searching. It might play out like this, and then finally you are able to present the information to your superiors or to your partner at work or in the business. If you want to advance your business, that might be partners in business again. And finally, this cycle is coming to an end, and you will have the financial reward that you've been wanting. So it could be all different situations. Let's get one more card out and see. Maybe that will clear for us. Yeah, so definitely, whatever instability you had over here with the Three of Swords, whatever you had to, you were worried about, or maybe you kind of became a little hermit and enclosed yourself in work completely, and you were just hustling to get to the next level and maybe present to your partners or your managers, your superior, some information that would advance you. And this is over, and you're finally building the outline, your space, which means that you're finally build the foundation for the future growth and advancement. So April might be a good month for you if you were in turmoil or some sort of a stress situation as far as your work is concerned. That's what it tells me. Now we're looking at personal life destruction, and we have Eight of Wands. Well, the Tower, usually the Tower, it's a sudden destruction, sudden change in the situation. And here, this card is a bit controversial to me in this particular deck, because here we have absolutely beautiful energy that's blowing over you. You are the Tower, perhaps your life is the Tower. And then just at the very tip of it, at the very top of it, we have the lightning bolt that is kind of destroying the top of it, but the foundation still remains, and it's under the very beautiful energy gold light. And the situation is moving. It's moving quite fast for you, and you're not exactly in control of the situation. So something is happening in your life, which gives you will give you a bit of distress, perhaps in April, that is out of your control. Let's see what the cards can tell us, but it's not a bad destruction. Nothing is falling apart. It's just the Tower is still standing. It's still under the beautiful gold light of the divine energy, and just the top of it is a little bit touched by this lightning, by this bolt of lightning. On the other hand, perhaps you are looking, well, here you go. Perhaps a man, if you are in a relationship, then you might have some sort of situation with your partner who is on one hand extremely passionate for you, on the other hand, is a bit of manipulator and maybe might hurt you in the way of a lie or a secret that's going to come out, or he is going to, or she, on the other hand, as I said, the partner, it could be anybody, a man or a woman, even if it's a Knight of Wands, totally not necessary that it's a male. But this person, again, it's extremely, extremely passionate for you. On the other hand, let's see, are we going to get a magician for manipulator? Always curious, is it going to play out? The moon. Okay, so not a magician, but the moon, secrets, fears. Queen of Coins. Okay, so it could be a woman, again, which is a Queen of Coins, which is keeping secrets from you. Some sort of secrets, some sort of fears. Maybe you're afraid of meeting somebody because you've been hurt before by your partner, and maybe you are in a relationship where you constantly think to yourself of what if it's gonna happen again. Maybe your partner was cheating on you or manipulating you in a way in the past. And then you are bringing this into this relationship again with this Knight of Swords riding in your life on this dragon all the time with the huge fire. So perhaps you're stirring the situation. Perhaps it's not the distraction that came upon you out of nowhere. Perhaps you are the one who is creating this distraction, this tower situation in your relationship because of your past. Because the moon came out. The moon, on one hand, it means secrets and deceptions. On the other hand, it means fears. And fears are usually a lot larger than they are in real life. So it's a mountain out of molehill in your mind. Basically, you're thinking that I've been hurt before. Perhaps this relationship is going to be painful to me again. But on the other hand, again, it might play out for different people differently, but it's either situation from the past that came to you. On the other hand, I don't see any cards from the past. I don't see any cards from karma. I don't see anything that tells about it, but perhaps it's happening with you right now, but you don't really see it because it's hidden still. And this card, the Seven of Swords, tells me that it's hidden situation. Maybe a friend of yours, maybe a girlfriend of yours, or a friend of the family is stirring something for you. Maybe she is, maybe this is a third, not necessarily, but it's a possibility that there's somebody, another woman in your life or another person in your life, and somebody, your partner, is hiding things from you, which you're going to find out. Another queen. It's a possibility that it's a love triangle. Absolute possibility that that's what it is. And this third person is going to hurt you. It's going to come into your relationship and destroy everything. And perhaps it's your partner that's a bit lying to you and keeping secrets. So it's a three possibilities. For, as I said, for all of you, it's gonna play out differently. For some of you, it's the past. Again, the moon means the past as well. Perhaps you're bringing negative thoughts from your past relationship into this relationship and afraid that something's going to happen. Perhaps you're under influence of women. Maybe your girlfriends are telling you that your partner is, or your sister or a friend, a female friend, because this is female influence at this point, tells you that whoever you're dating is not good, and perhaps your partner is going to find out. Again, perhaps somebody is going to spread rumors, secrets, rumors behind your back, and that's going to destroy or bring some sort of a crash to your relationship. Don't know, but it's something like that might play out for you. As I said, three situations. I think I've described. I don't want to repeat myself all the time. I think I've described them and as much as I could. Let's see. Is it going to, what's going to happen? I mean, what kind of a situation are you looking at? Whatever. Six of Cups, a little bit of distress, but you're going to come out of this distress. You're not going to be in this distress for very long. Six of Cups. Your dreams will come true one way or another, so don't be afraid to dream. On the other hand, this card might mean that Seven of Cups. No, Six of Cups. It's a couple which is going to be in a bit of, maybe you're going to be fighting or arguing, maybe you'll be crying, maybe you'll be upset about the situation, but eventually it's all gonna be fine. But April is not going to be easy for you as far as your relationship is concerned. So overall energy is an Emperor. Be the ruler. Be the ruler. Look at what Emperor stands for. It's in business or in personal relationship. This is the person who takes control into his own hands, and he foresees the situations. Again, you've been warned, so you know. You're notified, you've been warned, so you are in power at this point. You know what's going to happen. Don't wait for any kind of news or help from anybody. Just go for it on your own. Expect to rebuild whatever this little tower distraction is coming upon you. Expect to rebuild it. You see the Page of Coins. It's we have two columns here, and it's a green color, which means everything's going to be growing, everything will be nice. Perhaps news, perhaps somebody is going to come into your life, perhaps energies. Perhaps this golden energy that's shining upon you from above, from heavens, it's going to help you out. Again, we have golden color here as well, which means that you have the light, you have the knowledge, you have the power, and you have the strength to rebuild whatever is going to happen. You are the Emperor of your own life, and you can build it. So be the Emperor. Again, we have a lot of pages here that's coming up. Pages and Knights, a lot of the male energy that's coming into your life. Masculine energy. So maybe a friend or somebody is going to come in. Again, the golden Page of Cups, who is going to take care of you. You don't, maybe it's a brother, maybe it's your son. Maybe somebody younger is going to come in and help you be the Emperor that you should be. And here in Knight of Coins, everything kind of comes together. It's gold and the green. So all the colors are going to come in this one person who's going to, or the one energy that's going to help you conquer the situation that you have going to encounter in your personal life. Okay, so it's not a bad reading. It's not scary. I think it's pretty good. You will have success in your business or work. You will have a normal relationship. You will get back to normal relationship after whatever distraction comes your way. It's a small distraction. It's not going to be that difficult for you again. I gave you the 3 scenarios that I could think of looking at these cards. And don't be afraid to take help from somebody, a male influence, a masculine influence in your life. It might be a brother or a friend, or maybe somebody younger. Definitely it's not like your father, or maybe it is your father again, but this, it seems like this is your card, but it could be your father as well. It could be an older friend. It could be just about anybody. As I said, in this situation we have so many males, younger and older alike, who are going to be there for you to help you rebuild. So take this masculine energy and behave like an emperor, and everything will be fine. Okay, so that's your reading for Scorpios for April. I hope you enjoy. Let me know how it plays out with you, and I will see you in my next videos. Thanks for being with me.